Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I wanted to show a quick tip to you of something that I have been doing for years and years and years. My father taught it to me about 60 years ago, and when we had to open the feed sacks and grain sacks for the cattle. And what I do is I take this beautiful gathered lace that was gifted to me last week by two very dear friends, Gail and Suzanne. So thank you very much for the lace. And I like to make it into flat lace. It makes it easier for me with my projects. And I have seen people go ahead and cut the top border off, but I want to show you what I do so that you get the nice, beautiful wide lace. Here is a double layer that was gathered, and I took off the top, so now I have a lavender and a white, and I did the same thing to this beautiful yellow. So let me show you what I do. When I separate the chains, I get a thread on the back side and the chain on the front. And I just pull and pull and pull, and look at that. It comes right off. So I have the full length of the beautiful lace. And then I just throw these away. And then you can just press it with your iron. And a lot of the laces are nylon or a polyester, and cool iron and quick about it so that you don't melt your lace. The cotton laces you can spend more time on and use a warmer iron, but for these others, a nice cool. And look at how beautiful I have a flat lace. So let me show you exactly what I do. Here we have a eyelet. I need my seam ripper, and I have lost it already. Here we go. Let's find an end. On one side, you have just the straight stitching on the top. I hope it can focus. And on the other side is the chain. That's the side we want to work in. And I find that if you hold it in your left hand with the chain up, it makes it a lot easier. And what you want to do is just go ahead and separate this back thread and hold that, and this thread for the chain, go ahead and pull. And sometimes it will get tangled up, and if you just give it a gentle tug, it should work out okay. It's getting all curly. Let's hold that back thread again. See if we can get it untangled. There we go. And sometimes just go ahead and pull both of the threads. This little narrow one likes to tangle and roll. Okay, got both threads again. Oh, I'm getting a tangled mess, but that's okay. And it all came off. So here we have our top and all of our threads. Now, if you'd like to keep this folded bias tape for another project, go ahead and, press it out and put it in your stash and you'll have it. But the threads, go ahead and throw those away. So this one, all it needs is a little bit of pressing. So let's try that again with the yellow one. Hopefully you can see, okay, the chain is on this side, so we want the chain up and to my left. I have the straight stitching back here, the chain on the top. So I want to use my seam ripper, goodness, and try to just separate the chain from the thread below. And grab a hold of that thread. Boy, the bifocals are working now. And then pull. Okay, sometimes it doesn't pull really easy. It's because maybe your thread has gotten up in under the chain. So what you want to do is just go ahead and use your seam ripper and pull it out. And just go ahead and pull. And then you can pull out the thread from the other side, or just go ahead and pull the top. And it's a netting, so I don't keep that netting. The bias tapes I will sometimes on the nicer eyelets, but for the pretty little dainty laces, I go ahead and throw the netting away. And there you have a nice flat lace. And I have one left. Just go ahead and separate from the chain. And it does take a little bit of practice. And if it gets stuck, that's okay. Go ahead and start again. And sometimes just by pulling the thread on the back side, it will loosen it up again for you. And I find this easier to do in very good lighting. Then you just take that netting right off. And you've got a nice wide flat lace. So I hope this was helpful and give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Bye now.